na yɛhwɛ ye bon krate pa hwɛ sɛ ye bon konten na ya hwɛ sɛ kwasiada mampani ni ye be kasa amanfo sɛ osisi ye maniko school ebi sɛ da nya bra ye wo mu kra ni ebi so sɛ ye ko school de na sɛ ye kɔ asɔre ebi so sɛ dwomfo kra wo dwom hwɛ o mu mfa social distancing ye hwɛ ade nti na nse sɛ moma ansɔre konsɔre na suku ko suku ebi sɛ na nkwala no ade wo so no ngoma so na o mu kɔ abɛtwero ana ye ni ase hey so ombetina fie afekra ma omuntina fie because omadwini bewu eye chense omun nipadua na omukra bewu akomo no do so pa but ye pese ye di nkomo ne ebisa se animdifo a wonuma ye bida wo munim suku mu adesua ne nkwada asetena mu no yenko school na ama yenko school unim say UTV it's all about you your number 1 TV station so nti ye kan say no se mpanimfo otia team no bia no wo mafa 1 or 2 bi wo me anam kan ye nkwan ye da nkwantrese binom wo mo fa bi fi mu a ye nyina se ye de chechire oman no enti ye ne ye social amanwesem mpanimfo wo mo nye politicians nanso ye nwono oman ye oman enti enye da na amanwefo nko na wo mo ewo nimde ani susuye a wo betumi di aboa ama ye de ayo oman no we ye ko animdifo no enso eho animdifo a make wo mo ye wo mo failed say professionals no na yebusa wo mo nso se yenye ne sen nti na ye mpunimpu no eno no enura me wo peace crash bi message or the buy o say we are not ready to go to school I want to stay in the house. I say hey boy we see really who be so we go school say if the president open the school tell him that we won't go hey ye bi school honko how phone be so cry kasa nti ne ye ba be bisa nko meantime no Mamema ama unity happy birthday ama unity yes so ye kuforidua flowers papa bi ene eye wawoda nti abelta means Robertson say o ma happy birthday onyame enhira ontina nimcho no ma na dom enye kese ewo so and glorious birthday to you be a sister ene say woni mu be a sister kro no mpacho enye mia correcta Fabiana ode mawo nti be a sister Winifred or say our multimedia group ene wawoda enti obi ye sister correcta Fabia say onyame enhia onye okese omaye no enwie wuye enkunimdie mu a enti otia na wani age no hu say onua bie enso edwen ho a or wish you happy birthday pa Francis Pobi or Debil security mo attached to Delta Airlines also enewa woda or the phobi say yenya na name niema happy birthday nti Francis Pobi baby I will be yema happy birthday and meba waye stubborn kakra nana asomahene please don't go calling COP asomahene onu ye senior we eye junior ono waye lo akasa ya ne beba beka o nana asomahene wo la Bianca Fisheries e wo temahaba anopeme ma good morning be na I steady wo home atana mpo rough biara amante wonka I love you and you know enti nana ye type okujo nyame enhwa may that tribe said that say so waye miti fefefe amame this week no ma rocking no ye meni so age ho enti me kan for tribe said am so the face yeti fatano efe pa tribe said Spencer's bachona o trap papa pizza kind that 1 2 3 now afro abron sign so see akra de sisenye yi bi pa tinefie tribe said betumi aye abro just call them and our number am dey ma woni on be chat or WhatsApp so a ubenya pictures bebre hu different hairstyles e wo honom na waje wo de fre 020 0099 593 020 0099 593 and 055 37 40444 na yemiensa 055 37 40444 matari inso me fepa no pame anam say Mr. Ide yekiko eyekikim if you Azel Vogue e wo dance man asori da ho baby ana mass school e wo no e hwa sa premises na mo e na Azel Vogue e wo oyenso anu wa ye ni nose mask e di ama aka ho ama so say CID that's the issue, you know. It's Mr. contact Azel Vogue now so Joe nice African way na fa rocky na Joe nose mask ka ho na combination no esiso afa the diewu 0288 61 6161 0288 616161 Ano pay abedwafo a wo magye penie de o madaji ni bi afem ye no se de mbo mamane no ye wo Professor Eric Nyako Samson or ye educationist and o sign a counselor e wo ehei and afi ye wo Bright Appear Child Rights International en kwada asem danakoma so enti obeka se yenko school ama wo fa ka se Bright yenko school na obeka se me manu ntina fie na wo fa ka se da bi ye be se manu nko school ye ne ombedi nko ye hwe se another educationist ono so owo school mpo oye school ra private school ra Professor Stephen Adekye no san chairman MIG Ghana National Planning Development. Is that NDPC National Development Planning Commission. Yes, National Development Planning Commission. Prof Stephen Adekye yensabe kan va Skype na yene no edin komo. So on say na de ya anye no party ye no professionals so more field nim ne ne wo mo edin komo. Ora akwa ba utiti we an maba me lecture ni so na yes wa bre mahi na mahi we ye den
abramo ayi sanitizer.
Okay.
Say
antilizer.
Sanitize environment no more. Okay. And so room so obi maybe or a virus maybe one honor the bar. It takes care of it. Obi nsu kra gadget bi a eno anso de be kire so. Say phone is any na sanitizer no. The normal one you ma prescribe intimate take care of properly into the phenia you are good to go. Anytime be make an interview be I tried as much as possible to make sure say I protect the say presenter and no more in me by father agent me their mano.
Okay. What's your shin guard in your movie? Remote to can home. A
remote can obetimi control lighting system no. Our lighting system.
Okay.
Enti umia baby a light no one either won say
bedroom light.
What's me so be a light no baba.
Okay. Remote no me who any can. I'm not seeing the light.
And there was a yinso sensor, speed in so and there was sensor. And no one say what say increase speed no. And
okay.
And it takes care of the environment. And bia obi kra e kasana say bia intersuto where you cry at least it takes care of it so that at least you minimize the risk level.
And
as a father AGB man studio ni nyina
me sure say onu de onche ho kra we kra say wa order no enti we be ko peace na ebisi wo be ko okay na ebisi wo di America beji ni sisia ye da se pa enso me hu mi teacher ya che say akwa aba
yeah
me issue caveat mo da we be ka fante o ana na be ka twi
no ka fante
ka fante me teacher do be ka fante o I keep ko star she sempo chobo koze mafu o mu wa chere papa school mu bokwa pacha obia nu hu ya mama ga shewa
obia also chio
ehuna
me hun but we da bring
ehuna nchoba mo chenam de fabric
but ye share yezu hun ko
na commander LA middle bi nso
commander
LA middle
no am commander college
kwa weja Ocha in social psychology, also Oboni school na oba achimota na obi are showing. So I also comment let me do be no what's the phone. So now I'm the
Professor Eja.
Professor Eja. Thank you. Say yeah that one asepa. Hey, my teacher nti am beka fanti pacho meka asante. Meka asante chi. Na Mr. Samson there na Professor Samson there no obeka fanti. Minye mo first thoughts. Say CCA echina. Prof what expectation Sunday anything se mampanini ye bekasa and the dole oni ye bekasa what is your expectation
mamenyi dan de obohwe nyama akodo
okay
obohwe hen gina bio ayewom obegina ma bronyi baka ye kan brofo e baka data and science
okay.
You know the then ibranyama no yezugu ha isi yezugu ha numbers net then na we gina ono do na tirimupo bi a wo biara no oza to go onye he na ezinkom.
Okay. Yeah. What expect to say baby school and I am school?
Well, it will depend on the data and science. No onye arrangement why ya obotum there why bendo okay yembe school. Okay, ye ease some of the restrictions. And so I'm there so far ninyama why nyina no ananda ninsama wa kan nyina no ojinadam data and science no do nti ame ono na mrohwe ma atida onye teacher unions groups ni bi mu onye hu na edehia ma workasa yebokọ ye nkosi yebokọ za adam nhihye ne nti na ochede ibia bibi wo hɔ a nenan sido another teacher unions wonan sido manu dem so banda ye nkwa yebokọ wo mgbe ya yebogbe na as to how a yebogbe na yemgbe ne me just there obejama mpanyimfo na wahwe na watoto za odowoye.
Mr. Pia, Pacha also Sunday, what expectation is it?
Well, senior prof can know science and data are very important. Now, one of the aspects who say it would determine the outcome of some of the decision is education, trade. COVID by they were hardly hit by when apart from trade, another area. COVID hit by education. Yeah. And I will share the global trend in the decisions leaders are taking. You clearly see it borders on economy and then the education of the country. And there is a likelihood in terms of the outcomes and as any say there will be some level of easement in terms of how schools will be ayejuma. And again also virus trend na scientists for the ababa tujano we are not expecting say ebeko na or China. And definitely we cannot also sit down and then say yentimi nya hwehwe intino I'm expecting a certain decision na ebetimi aboa senior we can still sustain education just as others are doing to sustain the economy I'm expecting say some decision from the state will bring some life to the education sector. Now, universities, I don't know if Prof say I'm sure there more some days be or say continuously universities now and they can close them down. But I don't know if that applies to this particular situation and all that. But what I'm expecting is the president will give life to education in this country. That's what I'm expecting. Because
give life to education anything because looking at the numbers, a man for argument, they say time now numbers in Ishano. Any kasi yentinefi na sisi a numbers ya kɔhwe ye see ye do peak but ye hu say ya pem ye gina ho and to be beka ho say ye na bi meka ho adan ye nim say ye ba fom ana ye peak ampa na ye hwe say ye be ko school nti uka say life what kind of life
life ni say students are supposed to write exams omontroye we have halted the whole system down and run it. And say what is going to be the fate of this country? And I already know UNESCO the above tuja say the education sector over 3 million children would drop out of school as a result of this COVID. And if we are not careful now, still would want to go by some of the decisions that we took previously. One thing because I realize started most of the leaders in the decision that they took was a panic decision. Until we recorded by 1, 2, but in one bentino would be taking certain decisions. Because day by now most of the schools they say boarding, more boarding, no more boarding. Anka yetimi etu yebo ye neme bi anka some of these anka ye lock omo down kra ma omo wie what is expected of them and all that but we didn't know how they say yare no beko but I believe say senior prof kan data and science would dictate the pace in terms of the decisions now or man be taken because we cannot continuously say yare ne endi ansana ebinumu ka say in August ebinumu kra almost 2023 and should we sit down like that but I think we need to take certain decisions that will again come back to the issue of making education to run in this country.
Mention about say oh your president we need to take decision we need to take enka wo decision be na be take but memra prof say prof mpacho what universities are kosana obisa say school no yetum for a number of days and a months and a weeks bia na chese sa academic year ni nyina ahye agu no it is saying in this case you know sa situation we no mra no be apply still.
No, on apply. I think that one has to do with BBA we see to the strike when issues happen that they have to what to invest in one.
Okay.
But has come as a result there them year by year or by year. And we see what emergency.
Okay.
And to say won't close it down completely. And that shares into the mechanic or no one to him, one for into no we no various organizations na that's na how what she share where she share universities no home will be numerous charges CCR I will use them online materials.
Okay. All right.
Even secondary schools simple home will be numerous charges yenyim shishaya odaba another in such them situation odaba addition na the chrem CCR this all share and we need to go to the learning management systems. Ejuma crampa asesa the sun is say you dey pay bie obotum wa ejuma for 1 week ma unhat na ho manyi pay bie ntini you kind about flexible working weeks ntino enyama asesa ya hwede yebotum ya ye am the nan say yeti here esua for school for no so there once work the oye man but yentum ya afford so there's the other side of affordability na into universities in on shada and can kase
Okay.
in terms of the way fi classroom because enyaman wo ha wotum was here na minim the university administrations so why nhyehyɛ a obotum aboa but say ye befom na am the only asam no form no also schools binum warrior online teaching until schools being poor recharge parents they your online teaching to 1 2 a day your online teaching to no one to data member nazi but no in some wo kakra because oye new oya for
okay
yan chira mo framba bro you see yan your orientation ma hon wa ba de abasa ntinu yan ye na ye hwe ye ko classroom a ye hwe mo framba one attention span, one length of concentration, na zina. Ntino see ye push ni na kama online learning na. I'm the obahawa adwen kakra. Ntino akabada ode ye keshia mo framba no wo keshia wona chechefo. Enkankara fiti basic schools. Yeah, basic schools including the secondary schools no. Ode wo shia one achechefo. Remember friend face to face. Although when you're face-to-face engagement with their teachers, and now going beyond face-to-face into yenimada say obishi obia ozba, the social interaction, emotional interaction, psychological interaction. Yenimda muframa abufraba ku school nde ochina obana kachende jo manye damadi also teachers wayendem.
Okay.
A can't the trouble frabana. Ibonde or why reshem woni teachem chin abenta because some of them emotionally were attached to the teachers. Ishia teachers hankasa where teachers are. We got attached to our teachers. If you are unponoma yet me by your teachers. What you're there, what you are wumba, what you're there. If you don't get that treatment from the house, but the teacher no obotum onyiwa yentinu inya online for them from at this level no will deprive them of the social, emotional, and psychological layer wonya even making friends. So school
Prof, na yensu yeshu no. No nkola no bi ofia ni teacher friend auntie. Auntie na said this. I'll tell ni mama na dey say I'll tell Auntie Dorit who is Auntie Dorit na say ni teacher o school mo no. Enti ye hwe say akola na tene fia na afi ye bie school so onko no. Arefre ye mpani for krade we ba for na ya. Me wana metwi manim kakro bi say ya wo don sa kan wani obi ohwe me fifie no say o me refi e go get better. And imagine akola what na fi ache na fe obai obi e school emotional attachment ni ti wa fe nipa no bi a hagen ye bechia those enyama no nti yen so ye adwen ho se ekoba ne se ye se omonko school a enko ye te se France situation ni bi enko fast spike emma.
Okay, mdasipi am the oya azukra no hu hia da oda ye adwen ho na American de Jesus so man panyin obando we ease restrictions into nkrofo school wonko school a onye so kase kusida sebio onye Adekye Jordanara ibia oda wo hwede wodin hihye ibotu kwem ejoda no mukro mbie bi na ne nyina na America de se wo be hye azekyerasa oda ye bibia of friend orientation.
Okay.
Orientation yezi mambo framban ibentra ni senti de sisi ani yewo embira on yet the man na yewo mu no nti was on ye normal times.
Yeah.
Nti no si enyi normal times a yentumi ye normal things.
Okay.
Nti no what are some of these normal things? Then che yaba o ye hia nche mi share bright eti sen nam de ne sabo ni nsem bi o mpa na ya aka efua inde ye ntumi ye dem inde ye ntum de menye bright na menye ne table ho ye share desk nti no menye ne betna no inde ye ntumi ye obaba nde bright betna ne one desk na Erica na one desk no numpon ombo ho osande ye nyimbri pam obaba nde class 4 fu woboko break and say here class 3 yako because empede dom no wo futu obaba nde sisi ayen ya assembly mpo.
Okay.
Nti nyama pi
nti ba say ye baby a ye ni kan orientation.
That's right.
Say bia bosome sa no bosome ya na say
oh no maybe a week yeziba church on what they need to do.
Orientation ye ya ma teachers no
both teachers and then pupils. But what is can you separate teachers? Yeah, for teachers. You know, teachers saying, "Oh, yanko, or yeah, about one concerns," and I share those concerns with the teachers. Yenyim as all has sisi ayerko. Emo framba na ayerko no. Umu ahin na wowo. Ejuda person kona mo peace na parent bi ni messenger or send it be in the said neba no ko no bana ozibasana and neba kenye bi no bana ozibasana. And the question was na woso ayede na ehu da fie na et yenko be biara yeti fie oba na onyi bi a ono so boko ozibasana. Nti no teachers no ho concerning them frama na la yer be hia ho no pon ebe na ade na wowo.
Okay.
What's that? Nti no possible there in so ebotum ya abohen ho bana. Teachers na so no one psychological challenges what the years na be school in this period. And mekede teacher biara nyu ho tifie sisiara oyende do tifie do onye adwuma. The inye teacher what it's in the teacher they are concerned about their children, about their pupils.
Maybe almost so call feel a school for no.
That's right. That's right. And ejuma me yenti ya me teachers ni binum zin komoda them also say nya de yenko na yampo yenya ye boko school na ade awabe. So the teachers na ran so home fa na e krado. So they didn't hihye gu kwen ma obeye ame chechefo no obeye amambo framba no. Hihye no should be the all the ireshame, all the confidence, all the baby teacher and okay send them ro kwa kechraza. Mo wire shem dem kwa na merichaza mechra mbo framanazi ibi maybe yababa nhihye a yemu binum aye a propose some nhihye bi a yebotum
yebeba sa proposal ne so na meantime na me say nka prof version ne via Skype but a telephone te mu fancheme prof Steven Ade and so education is yenim so private schools mienu na minim bako da wenya ho bako nso adanse na wase director the reformer at Gimpa sana ibimo efreno ye ne onu so eni nkomo prof good morning.
Yeah bro
na dance to say
na dom aboko nsia to mai your more one in men can do any fine.
Yeah, then Yamiase. Yes, so cry one kind run so Tom I am soon. See, I pet.
Hey, okay.
But that's I will quiet a cram and I'm a do a chia quack or peman can crack.
Oh, and a man. Only woman on the Yapa private mammy, if you said, you baby to a man can quite why a woman can do it.
Prof, yeah, that's a pa. Yeah, it didn't come or yeah, she said school no. Yeah, manu yanko school and answer, mema yanko school. Na ye bisa se online dear no entimi muaka crabbe busumi sia bi ansa na se beko school ayako school. Oho no omunyina wo fie ana mo ye online.
Yo, your honey, dear, young woman, your back work, and your back work. Chrome for it, dear. See, I crowd more. The third week of the third term. Yeah, of course, almost run up per beer, there be almost classes for 6 hours. You be one more year come to the crowd there, or my own final exams. And now, if we say, one more middle class for. Okay. Or beer or computer. Anyhow, normal. It's the whole day, you how cry. You train your crowd, which means, yeah, you bet me. And the old back who could ask. The classy, Quabreby near Adwase, or no moon television crowd will be. Radio crowd is a corner of a fee. And you'll be a grumble or can would fee. It's the woman, dear. Yamiada room, Omin and I are watching for, almost a Cambridge for in the year chassis, I say, ye be to say. I said the catechit, no, number of Musa, near correspondence calls, rapid resource call, regional Ramanum, into a true no swimming general. And now they come a warmer fear. No, Musia. None now should be a teacher for one. One more, a crobia, and pay for what Babes do. No matter she war no more. If you know Marco Hill or Juma or Marco Juma, now fail telephone, so, wow, what problem? No, say teacher, wait them in Tiasia, and you know, and fire won't you mean fat and craft for a matter of wasi, a may.
Now, so cry, no so cry, so risky cacao. Now, what you be a mukoshia, teacher Nini, any baby, our cofalan, any baby, our codia.
Walk, teacher Nino, or Cosiano, Cosia, or man, crank, or you woman, and Numa. Okay. Now, or quite also Catalani protocols and you also be the cranny who feel could say, be home for bar, soil. Ducosiano, Wakatan, Nakatanano. The mouth the man on Hawaii, and I would general commarchy. Now, face, not telephones with me for no beside out. And tea, warm and crazy for Diano. Yeah, as son and uncle. If you say I need to so the end, I'm some year watching, you see a train buying so. Ada because woman in Amle school and a bit me do maba. And person with fear better was swimming base in Sia and Corano, or Munsia dear, who be any nanosoto. Now, the piano out to be no mess for you.
Okay. And a prof, Mammy Musa said, the Wuyan way, and it's some Colani Bisukra will be a crassiat to a cherry once a cry. Yenya day, Mampani, Becassa, Cosiada, one restriction, no few on my young Kosuku. And I so say, yanya the distance, ya said, ye, would ye.
And no dear. No, sir, a buying school, no, so they are not warm doors, maybe a classroom back, if I better be watching. And I do see. And you know, and no, or see a tree of was. Yes, dear. Ya dear, Yenina, ye could say a doctor for no, almost yako. Yeah. In the end, the doctor for them say, between our children, says, see, they do say, young cock, now be a consul protocol. Now, me send the Bako and Mukakra. Now, me, dear, Magdalene say, a deep Busumi and so, Busumi nine or Busumi Sion. See a crest, Emma, a fee trouble. No one, Kaleka, Womuku and Nimono. Young share 1 year. Not just the Babana said. Class in the Bohako Bosso. What they want my year called secondary school boko. Now, one more, you're older than your university would almost free secondary school call. Almost why older than your new year. And to my year, but I year train said, before Doctor For a public health for but 2 or 4 said the same. Mommy and she won my own final year, DS3 and SS3 and the second university 40 or 4 me did this a one no you bet me a boy quiet no more canny. Na said you are Ghana pig, say a guinea pig. It don't my and I'm so musa, no more teacher for in your hands was one. And I was woman young crank and kitty baby. You bet me, Eddie, I share. A more my your moon so fair, no more free honor.
Okay.
Bread, yeah, you bet me a quiet. Doctor for my said, don't want quiet. I just almost free honor. Let you be at me calling. And then I'm near my Yom. If it is a sea and we're there, I crossing for the brave, went to me school, no bra. A doctor for one car said to see idea, Uqua. Ya dear no abrasi and I say senior befaso and I see a new drobia unum a ibia code bia ma unya ya dear nikasi.
Prof, sir, obi ka say empo unsusu ekura say yenko no gradually no e branding nyanson ye National Council of Parent Teacher Association for say ye premature ye nu ho kra wo be yi nipa na no saying
The di kai no and I teach all secondary school head teacher for no penny president I can say to kai and his of form so on ma adwen ko ben krom say o mo betimi aba na emom ye ba abaye ma wo no mo saa temperature atuo yi bi ne dey hwe obuma so na je say ya ma ye yi be ya classroom you ni bi egu ho say so bi e dey ekoso aka na akotena ho me ahwe no kakra no ono ama na ninyi ni say media me from when you me doctor economics and education is now so no saa ya die abafibol enkone so beti said entino a virus say entino see a share kwan a ya ne betena e say kokuram kokuram to ni mu a wunya didie entino me gidi say everybody doctor for no be kire say say see ade yehu anu adrusi ye ne say ya dodo noara enye bi kura anu kura ni mi da mi nyina mi di was bi so di nyina mi di na me atum ye se pa ya di se di America fo mpo ani Italy fo ani China fo a mo se o mo ni mi di e so o mo akum mo se nkra ni e ba ye hai ni pa duasa nan na san na ni pa duasa nan na ewu sabre ni pa wo malaria kum wo no e chensa busumi mienu no Ghana ye hwe afibie ni pa ye wu malaria busumi mienu no ni pa ye wuo e chen covid enti ye da nyame ase enti no se ye hwe kwan ya se nyame dum ye sa e kwa be so ani em fatu trasam ko kase fa de ne ye tu agu na mmom ye ti ha no mu se obi a kurafo je adwuma yo forever wọ́n máa electricity fún ọjà ẹ̀dùnmá yọ wọ́n máa yẹ yíyá nkàmí nù kẹ́kọ́ mẹ́kù yẹ nti yẹn nyinaa school fún ọ̀nsoso náà ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹ pẹ́ hu nyansa yẹ de bẹ́ yọ a nkura no ntumi ntumi fi afi bọ̀.
Prof, ebi mo argument ni se nkwala anti se mpani empo mpani yi kura ya se omo nhye a omo nhye nanso omo de kura de obehu omo atimi atwi omo ni matia omo se maame pani papa pani ye ni se akwala asem okoi kura no se teacher ni no so ani betimi adi nachi ene enkwala no dodo e wo school bia mu no ni nyina so ya man for concern
sa no ntina me si o se atu obo asin kakra ye masisi a wo mo a ye ni afiri kakra no mo fa na yi anenko ye nhwe wo no mu akire e bi se ensusan bebre betimi akọ no se sankofa ebre bi dey double stream ebre baba e betimi na ikura triple stream nkura no obi anko don hwede mienu ukọ don hwede mienu ko sua bia na obefie e ba akọ ye se ye se ye di adwen ani nyansa se sa ya die betra hwacha untimi man kura ntren fie mienu siencia die e kwa beso ni ebefa no ma di sua no ebeye enti eye ade a ye msika ya ngofo antimase no se yamma teacher for ni nka se oh ye nko school ye kwa ebe ye be yare ne mmom e kwa beso
But prof one say borders wo mo ti say omo mani afi kakra yi ye mfa ne ti say SHS for borders wo mu enti omo sa no so ye be ye ne den
se na me chire no se borders for no se si ase wo ye tra yi nya ye friend say double track mbata na friend no
ne double track
bi kwa na bi akoyi me ha chire say meantime ne betin ya say ye be na triple track if you say e say enim say nkura no na ukwa na ukusua de kakra na ye de no ma bia ma na de kofie na de akoto waso enti o si ye de agree
na prof sa no omo ma boarding ana fi se e bia akola no ofi sunyane but obasuku won cry enti tie de na me kire no say bia first term ye ko 14 weeks. Now, you say, see a diaby. And Kurano, you bet you say, you're a chemumian son. To be for 6 weeks. And I 8 weeks. Uba, coffee. A teacher for knows, see, I mean, a teacher for a motion of once, the Masha woman. One throw knows to send the Akurano Cotonafia. And yes, a book, Cassiano, that one I want to mean. Who knows, no? I said the watcher at the no coffee. Okay.
And to be betting up Babessa now tree in Sia. Near man now tree in Sia, and I'm saying, what was in very intino? Or coffee and now tree in Siano. Or every revision, and then no norma. Now, the betting at Chamcran bear me and son.
Okay.
And he'll say, as I dream a dear bar. I'll say, I'd hope for a bow, I dream for floor and a bar.
Okay.
And the betting me, I go, now the men and me there. And they say, you back say, oh, yeah, dear, or how do you enter? If you acquire your macquarie anyway. Now, what you who say, now, and Tino say a costume for you, said you, Yaman Fanchain, and quite a better if you do. You didn't fear do, you know, I won't be a do back. So, what can I fear with me, son? And Mommy, a fire journey, and Ross said, you bet Coswara, actually, and Kurana, dear. Mom says, yeah, the children. Oh,
now, prof, a teacher for no so Jane who says, Sadia, and Susiani be a modico and say, and ya omunina testing. He said, the Obana watching Siana, and ya answer no bebano, ya any testing, ya who, and Abia say, or move about 2 weeks' time, ya any testing, ya who send results aba, we or a negative answer na waba. And no sounds Susian so.
As something in an say. No teacher in the social answer. I
sure.
One Charles Penny, they are two just say. Oh, bah. For beer, baby, you say, and the other with temperature anyway. And they cry no bar or see a real almost near Chesse. Well, yeah, if you say,
Bro, but say temperature and quantity me moye because a be and soon show signs. Said your catcher say Ghana for no ye move 90% air asymptomatic into on show sign. It's who be checking the temperature, but no on the 1 year shit into or the normal, but maybe I know a positive.
I don't ye could do my ye call supermarket ye go fruit I be just to the beer. As some bar. Yamia Dauruma and Kran Puna, a year or more. Woman, I dear buy in another. I'm there, see a crab could be on Quano infant or free.
UK, a cum 9 or 19-year-old boy or UK.
You, now, Yamia say, you're funny for now. You're born in view. Ya dear buy.
Immune system no form. So we need now be so any form.
And you know, and Ukraine, the BBI risk factor.
Okay.
And can you say, come on? Kakwa crack intro. And that day, I heard the baby Cabo more. And he and you know, certain precautions. Now, I'm so percent we a Bahasa, yes, was one said, yes, will be a school to cry in ye. Daddy, you, oh, say, yes, and a butcher basis, include Baco, a school. omode protocols bi atoto yen ye ha say no o see green say yen ye hia bo mu protocol mu de ahin ene ye de beye na sa green no na say ye green ho nye say de ye mi ana ye mwe
okay
o see bie no brebi okay brebe na see bue de na say to dwa ansa na ka che say agi see attest ya kora dia ya ha ko fa dokrocho ani ya so ankora wo dokrocho ani na begu no guchi ansa na ko school
Prof yes so awo mo ma ye de eyi no so abade no be ko ho no mi akoso abe wo mo
asa ko so anfu a there are say 3 million of them oba wie no you start e busu million ni pa say na etimi ayo
Enti prof o de say ye test your mu nyina ansa no onyi ni say that's the way to go and ye take temperature no na on hye ni no nti akola na te class a o hye nose mask teacher so hye nose mask kana
you and na face so no ya chiche wo mu a na mka je say primary school no mfo no ye chem no obi akọ school be ye se si ya wo mko school kura o ko school a ni ko mo no ko school primary school obi ntu be kwanko baby o ko no ma mum kwa no pa nonso ebo no ndua mungo fie ya kire mu no ama ebi mu mra bi mienu ebo no mienu a no me nsa o mungo ebi mu mra ai but say we must think out of the box boni say mi ni panasia say we wo ho aduro
okay
na mo se die nyina na ye adwen ho a o se adwen ho say nkora na sie ko school.
Okay, Professor Omuko school no.
Brebe na eso omuko. Omuko do kwa beso. Anhye ye ben ye de beto a anya de ye no se de anhye no ye de kinkin se na omuko school da. Enno anu ama. Enno eni adwen a. Esi adwen sa abri. Na bi se me dwen ho nya na manya solution wo mi school wo kurasi. Se nkora no tifie no. Mpo a ye ntimi mu aban de so nkofo mo mra no. Ye tro no said the akra beti ase ne de akoma ne fie no osua no o the telephone ne ho kire no a otimi aye enye sa na otwi bia ye de kai akọ no makọ gye wo modwuma exercise a wo ma ye nyina e wo maaki the teacher ni no akire ase de edike se we no no deni hodada enno ya na ye dwen ho.
Okay, Prof. Now, Prof, me jam mo akone mom clarify adie we mame. Who ka say teachers no say omo beti na fie dia wo say omo ya ahoboa say omo akatua emu fa omo nye ana.
Enye say omo beti na fie a no omo ka say omo na ta omo twro koma aban say aban emie school. If you say you go school ya ye ni omofra enyina abayare. And I'm saying you kreni ayadia kamen hwehwe free a teacher for home say betwe kon sa akwa o se ko mu adwin ho se ni senti adia na se ye yo bra mofra no ofie na so se obetena fie kwa na enam se yadia no kwa obewudi a untimi ntra se ene ye ntua woka na ntena fie safi bo a ne sadia aban kat wo ti wo makatua so efa ko mu se anu me de ba do boss kwa o ma twen ayi ma nti so mpese si ebetena fie mienu a aban ko pasika enti o mo ka fie mienu no o mtena fie brodi ka se udwin sa na ye irresponsible.
Prof, ukasa ebe ha omupa omusi asem no kra wo kan na ye omo ya pa if you say all sectors have been affected that may be mu kra ban kushin wo mo enti so omo tifie na omo de anya kushin bi na de kushin na ye omo akatua na why would you say enti omo ma 50% of akatua na nko
mi ni aba
Prof
asem ay ka enya ban kwa na edidi no say udifie unya duma ye tua ka ye san kushin emmom so how do you say ye ko sukuya and I'm say ye be front line ti what you say wo mo ye kushin wo mo and you say doctor for tifie and advise say ya doctor for mo hwe fe enti mu so dey a mo nyi sika nka ho there be and I'm so wo mo adwuma wo mo ye ebo ye hu bai na risk o mo woni ntino ye ma one risk allowance na wo tifie now there wunya sika now so ye ma front line and on na me catch no almost sa adwen na me hwe firi almost say ye be kwa e ho ban ni we ni we na ye to ho no ma ye diri say e be me ye timi akọ na ye say obaka say say so why omo let am dey kan aye ni do me dey say me kan aye so okay bia say abai emi school if you say obi school ya ye ni amofra no may at risk.
And so I'm reason they say omu ni baby ankola na fa but teachers ni bi on so be fro tro da ni da omu de omu be to risk mo enti say aban say obaby edi a on fan hihye bi mu akwan mu bi at say testing any ade sa na na omu say omu kan na on so em say any omu so want o ma say
there be letter or throw letter your letter in the public domain no sa say me nyina ye afterthought. One letter rather one come we Google letter no ho and one say I not no mature say we are asking the government not to open the schools.
Yeah.
Because we in the children at full stop. Na children the year person be continue. Ye can we and no make children say yen throw sa letter. If you say teacher for you can Ghana for him before teacher for the guy.
Okay.
Entino say moi we nya nimdifo no wo throw sa na mo fa dwene ma enti sesi ai kabonu no na ma nyina nyame adom wo mo ka enya yenye se yansa eno na me ka se eno na esekede eni wo no letter no ke kobom.
Okay. Prof ya beda wa se yenya wo na kwedi mankan fufu
de bangan fufu de no na me di no ni do ho wa ba we sabu hwa ai wani birimi
mani dia breo pa maka fufu bi asupaku kakra da na pampem bia nkuruma ka ho Prof anope da se pa you you're bright me samra ho e wo studio ye be kono na Prof Samson ka se nhihye ni bi se bi ankwala no be ko intense se de prof ade kan ya but kan bi se ankwala na setene mu no yentiti wo mu sesi ayenim se nkura na se ni schools ni bebre no eye dual desk na no photo bi kra de to so no omutena so 33 se wo e na prof nso san still o susu se ye be ma bi o makọ se in track so se shift to anopa wi ani anwumre ti se kane no yen hwe saa asetena mu no eni se empo teacher ni no so betimi di nani edi omo achi efi se ye ma breaker eno so ya asem foforo prof kan san ye be hwe se omo breaker didie mu Ghana ye nim se school no ye ma breaker teacher so okora common room staff common room akope bibia adi akwala no ne na fofo okọ park ne so na adua bi ase de ofie kurasi tu no kra no otumi kasa mi kofi akototo me ba yere na masen aba saa nsem ni nyina ye be hwe ni se
senior prof can enema pi senior also this aspect now we are picking up ni here pass say no you bet you mama encourage na go school no space because one of the things all share scientific inama about concerning this COVID now one of the easiest way I bet me prevent this disease space distance
yes
and you know no ne adia esi etimi de kwadwendwem.
Okay.
Say you bet me amankra na school and as member mum school.
Okay.
So the first question is here say do we have the space to be able to accommodate encourage nyina? Certainly not, because already no the reason why I run a double track system no is because of space.
Yeah.
And already with the double track system no cry no. If you are one class or more than 50 students in a class. And clearly the design of our classroom nankasano do not support having a wholesome opening of schools.
Okay.
Dual deck system. You get about 15 to 20 people in the classroom.
Auntie see enya 15 and 20 and then you fa prof for there na.
Exactly.
Omaba from 7 to 12.
Exactly.
And then another 15 will come 7 to 12 to 4. The another one will come 4 to 7 p.m.
And no cry them imagine kakra wo
okay.
But you see in every policy environment you have to test it and see how it works before you go ahead. Advanced countries, if you person make policy they start the announcement of the policy maybe 3 years, maybe a 3 year no pass policy now or start announcement now.
Okay.
To be able to gather enough evidence to see the way forward. So Kazo implemented that policy now. And say no, we are all naive in terms of what will happen to Yankora. Yakazi a school needs we are naive of what is going to happen to them.
Okay.
And the proposal now prof in terms of allowing final year student to go no. One of the proposals are yes, we are to Aban him say.
Okay.
Aban, looking at how things are going. Initially, you catch Aban say anka Aban use continuous assessment to award certification to final year student no.
Okay.
Because case be by me the court and no ye withdraw no ebe can with him but evidence be show say the continuous assessment of students no vital in determining the outcome of encounter when they finish school. But near me who say we don't have data. It will be very difficult for us to apply that
continuous
system.
assessment.
We cannot just say yeah ma encounter no course.
And one more thing, certificate and you buying them. Why
clearly there's a lot of things as omoka. So if the means of making me is on October exams then government must find ways and means to ensure say final year student media may support the final year student in
enco first
enco
JHS and
SHS.
Okay.
Now omukwa then all the protocols no especially when it comes to distance are very very important. Now because nose marks you know, so there are some evidence about how to show say Sebe, if you use it continuously for some time, it will have health implications on you and all that. Until all these things must be determined. But I feel say it is by practice. And a bit me who or quite a bit me after so school.
Intisani pilot ana.
Exactly. You use final year student
as our pilot.
As our pilot.
Me but still questions.
Yes, there's another a year. Maybe there's a man to show who the double track system now running. No, there were another group view of her. Nanka, Omoba cool and a COVID nearby. There was another track. Yes, double track. Yeah. Almost 41 days now goes on Mudino. Still at the lessons that they're supposed to acquire within that period, no.
Omunya acquire.
Omunya sa you
yeah, actually, I think gold for
yes.
Nanka green for
exactly.
And
but there was
gold no. Not green for so Nanka gold for ni be some 2 or 3 weeks.
And no man come back. Exactly.
And now man gold for nothing.
Yes, exactly. In research IIS say if government is able to add that track to it, the space in our secondary school no will be enough if they go by the protocols. No?
And you know to be a challenge. So now say you see omonkwa and your school be answer na your track. And your school be na your track.
Ebi track you know the effect of they not losing contact no any problem.
Na sa no omo your track no. Yeah advocating for say final year for na nko no. Se final year for no kwa omo what track so no ebe ye omo den final year for ni nyina nkomo ma na
yeah omo nkomom
na omo koboma de ono onyanye gold ni onyanye de green ni na ehia no obe de akache ya
omo final year
yes
in the sango for so
but they are still on track
yes so that you
develop or track
yes
green ni no aye ebia first semester second semester we wie gold ni no obekwa akotwa no last semester no na problem yaba enti se aso mu nyina ekwa abom na sa revision omo kwa akoyi oso omo ko wie omo final tema imagine ya mi se sa no gold ni na akam kakra
wakam kakra yes of course
no but I think
yes, prof.
Wobotum wa ye nhihye
exactly
wobotum wa nhihye ama ho na ho akam no
they can
do
exactly
makeup
yes
okay.
You know so that as bright can ho aba bottle ho mfefo no
okay.
No exactly. Level so that American or ye normal times exactly. Nyama bi o ha ya back kan bom na pocho obotum
no prof because so ora apia ko say na wan kasa number be ka say sa final year for nko no omo enko no sesen if se bi musususu say enke man fitiase for ne ko a enka eye because exams na ye dwen ho no why ye ka suspend exams no anyway nti obi ti fi be ka say why the rush why ke for kwanya mekanti as ye dwen ho say nkwala no won so hwetwo de obema o matwo so hwe ne say me kra matwe asensen
okay enyim de ihara as a de ye yo man Ghana na se ye pede hen mu framba wo ko ho n'enyim na se o de so hwe no wo tro so hwe no du ho ko ho enyim a yan ka se ebotumi aye nhihye ya ma wa tro ho na exam we can write a Ghana exams for our students. Yan final year student BEC WASI. Yebotuma Ghana exams. Yes,
okay, so I get say final year for cra gold any green for him. Now we do final year track
exactly.
Enti no hiare yebotumi ya dimension no. Da hiankasa yɛbɛpɛ dɛ no framba no sɛ wɔnkɔ ho enyim na body equal to the wayɛ ka ɔtwerɛ no ɔnyɛ krado dɛ ɔbɔtwerɛ because countries ni bi mo ha wɔnyɛ krado a nyankasa yɛbɔtum yɛ hɛn arrangement ma yɛ atwerɛ hɛn exam another
okay
because you pull out of wayɛ no you pull out necessarily but tinabia ya abamu no nyara nkasa yebotum impemfo nyi hɔ na ahyehye dem na madwene che manyara ya tro Ghana exam because countries are what tro wayek ni bim so hɔ ahwara wɔ national exams
okay
no what tro national exams what tro wayek exams for various reasons was it enyama bi nti ihe aso yebotum ya tro nti no ɔno ɔmo wɔ nkechi but final year funko maye hu de se wokwa school ni nyina ye hondia
okay
nti no se ya fa na school ni boarding house buildings ni nyina ye hondia
okay
nti no issues of social distancing space na azino onye problem
okay
issues of adekye ne teachers no wabasan we review timetable nde se class ni ye 50 yeche home 50 yenche home 5 classes
okay
ana 10 ana 15
okay
na 15 no ochede no one cover all the classes so cover all the classrooms ye be kire ho na ade ye be review timetable to say that so that ho nyina na nche we maths 8 to 9 na sisi an yentum fa ho nyina ngu ho ye maths 8 to 9 and yenyi enough teachers you spread one out you kada one call them classrooms na woboko into no class A or your maths na class B botuma integrated science class C botuma geography na azi into we are na ya san so ya dan ho into no won't lose contact hours in terms of time into ni na ye nyama am do there ye ko ho na ye dwunu ho na ye hwe so worba adze kese obehia nyi da yebohwe da them contacts no them protocols the way to do so that make teachers no work common room this anu ye be church teachers me hu da yentum common room as we used to go
okay nti honum na wo orientation ne bebe no
orientation bebe in the dining hall in the dining hall no class or your boarding house in the dining hall no kran obotuma abende won't at the same time because currently answer no baby in a schools first years dining we are second years dining we are third years dining and so why the BBA all whether they were able to yashemukena the yem break classes no na ibimunko for social distance as a cruiser ma kind nyeda yam from me wonyim zorkodo they know what is going on. They listen to the news, they hear the radio. So those who have phones, who have phones, no, when you nyama orkodo. Inti no when you nyama orkodo. Inti si akade sisi awabando waboko school. Inti wako school la, dami shishe na wabaye. Yenyim the psychological challenges final year students are what if sisi awo, especially our university students. Oyimdo orbo we school. You know, wa ko school la urbo we school na wa ba ye na adwuma wa ba ye na family na otnefie time on end onyim time over school yenyim for some of us adwuma ye ntin yenyim tina bi wa work.
See, I tell you what, and also now I think Tuesday wo peace text abi or say ye kra fie na it na Deborah ye nua ba Deborah jump on no ne nkola because ka say omu say psychologically omu TV distance learning omu ntumi nye because o ya ise mania ha me ntumi nsua bi e na osua de kro nim da obeko school nti aye ne say na me kra de amisua da be na me ko school da be na me ko school nti onu kra bisa Deborah say sister nti e be school no da be ama ye nya kwa akotro ye exams no.
You know, Prof, we have been Sonia okay, so say we've taken it upon ourselves. We asked a number of inquiries about the COVID, and not even in the urban areas, urban areas but in the rural communities. And I can say it on authority, say the knowledge base of inquiry in relation to this particular COVID, we should not take it for granted. Say they have enough information about it. And I can say for a fact. Because we were trying to interview in Koranu to find out what they know about the COVID. They have enough information about the COVID because there's a lot of information that is going on.
True.
In terms of saying Koranu observe the protocols under certain supervision, the successes, I can say it's about 80% we can achieve that. We should not just assume say no. We should back it with evidence. And I'm saying is that we have collected data in respect to that. That is why we are even making proposals. Final year for now, almost certain tracks are at all levels now. Courses Then, whilst we are doing that, Ghana Education Service should not rest. Taking all the lessons, putting it together in the form of a policy. Me are rolling out because with this now I'm so sure say our educational system will change. A lot of things will change, especially at the kindergarten and the nursery level or how they say and they should suspend it for now.
Prof GHS for no mu nkra na se no na nkola no so hwe mo maame no mo ne mo papa mo so hwe enti o mo so Isaac Dubai you see please let the SHS 3 student go to school first, then the routine continues down to the junior classes. And Achi Joshua says please what time are we going to school? You are bored in the house, eh? We are thinking about it. Clifford Frimpong says, so, sure, SHS 3 go to school first, followed by JHS 3. Richie Will English says, wow, yeah, your fancy prof is really a teacher. He will be the president of Ghana one day. Wow. Inshira Elisha says, please let us repent our sins and have faith in God and lift the restrictions on social gathering. God will heal our land. God gives us wisdom too, so we need to think science. Clifford the Frimpong says, please let SHS go to school. Okay. Richie, I've read yours, so let me see. Amish Luciana says, I think SHS 3 and JHS 3 should go and write their exams. After then, the JHS 2 and 1 go to school and they can be divided into 2. Evelyn Klomakwe says, government can let them run shit. And schools that have too many in a class should divide them into 3 groups. The students in the class can sit in 1 meter distance, okay, of each other in the class. Inshira Elisha, I've read yours. Rick Dave says that my issue concerning the reopening of school is in twofold. Firstly, as a private teacher who has been home from March without salary, is very much happy because fending for myself. Where is the fending for myself? Fending for myself and family isn't easy, but there's other side too is that how safe am I if I should go back to school? Let's remember that we can't be in nose mask continuously for 3 to 4 hours, and let's have in mind that there will be marking of books among others. Wow. Unbreakable Aloti says, please, talking of final year students to attend school, the final exam, BC and WASI, is a West Africa exam, so they cannot write their exam if the other West African countries are not writing. So Prof Edin Susuyaba say, you bet to me but I and no Prof Ebecha na say, you bet to me and anyone ya.
Oh, you bet to my name, yara, Osande Oyaza Waba. Your continuous assessment.
Okay.
So actually, mo from Manaland Yashas. And your body wa Ghana ha. Yamfande yafa NACA. That is the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment. So actually, you botum yenyuhona ye bibi ya commission one. Me akadoke one share there. Say obi although at the end of the 3 year no program of study no even adin order way hu na even adin order year testing na especially when you may mu see siara no as at the time you be testing from na wha disua not that wha disua coordinate were we able to complete the syllabus say you are incomplete can we test them on where we got to ewa nti yen testing one will be a year create through what syllabus no do no na yen fine ye on the area in do ye standards. And I can tell you it will give us the best result. but military may read not chere here na here na adwene ko bankroom there or the boy school.
Final year, mostly.
There's an agreement of opening the schools, and I think I share also with the private school teachers and so. I had other private school proprietors. What there? We are not just there for money, but we are there to assist the country to develop. They be our can do your boy manum puntu. Na nware hona chechre funara so hon puntu nti de. So what's na fie is a anko school aye ntioko. You know, oye bibi kakra to some of us. But intino, is it possible there wabohwe there worker me fancy the wording okay me pede me use word wording but ya pede unde say wording one a chechre funu it's not just to get them the wobeye adwuma na ama hon na hon we nyi ska na mum ska na wobenya no wazi bibaba sand was the nam titinam. One of the things Amaka about not for one release me who ma automa bright can do in there. Or the CCR no in our policy no yen addition shishen you make room for emergencies.
Yeah.
Emergencies because them you mean the cost no
by ye ni bi nso your system ni mo.
Or the cost no by schools obenya Veronica bucket, obenya sanitizers, obenya tissues. Enyama pi se ye pedo oye mehena yebotum ye nyama bright is abechap maybe what we need to do is
the industrial
na what our plugins
the industrial one
light in your class
yes light in your class you know enti ni nyina ka ho a order ye hwe
ye be hwe ba prof na me bisa nso se ontusu ye no SHS ye ne de e fa ye kama say o class ne da ho say boarding house a boarding nyina na wo hoi enti distancing ye problem. What about JHS4 and a titro omo inkrasi pa no ebi aho ye nima de say yenti cases e do so but you never will know say there yare city bia na omo de omo ni A B and C bia na ye one block bi pe ne wo ti say hwere ase every one bia nya na prof akosin school one block bi pe ne wo honom omo so ombe ye ni den say JHS4 kwa
okay nti say yamfa mukroma abakrampa
okay abakrampa
ekwa mukroma abakrampa Methodist school na so JHS block na na CS JHS 3 phone kwa
okay
already na no JHS 3 say who occupy one classroom ehwa wo two classrooms na ho nti no ya hwe ho numbers na say ye chegu ye che ho gu classes 2 na oye empty na so ya obeye say on ya ye besa na akọ a primary school na ya kwahede primary school classes because class 6 for yentumi nche ho nyina mo on feel classrooms ni nyina nti ya becha ho so na was a good nti is a matter of that ye bohwe nyama ye na ya mehenyu akonyama ho na ya hyehye nyama ni ye say ye hwe na say primary school fun say won kọ ho mpa JHS nye ho nyina na wa aba nti ye benya room wo JHS or wo chrome ha
okay
for example Abakrampa secondary school nti the benya moframan bi mo wa aba we be use classrooms so ye empty wo Abakrampa secondary school ye ba masa workwa teachers no wo ba guide hon na wonyi ho akọ no wa akọ bo hon
okay Mr. Apia yen hwe se JHS for na kwa awia the be hwe ne time ben ye kono gradually nti yen fa ne say yati ye ho ase so man yes you SHS 3 ni JHS 3 for any kind enko all things being equal ye Veronica bucket wa ha ye sanitizer so awofo no so aban be bi but awofo so boa ho boa oba pebition ne bag im prophecy any orientation no class orientation how are we going to do it because already no mu ofie so on beba parade ni orientation and say for teachers and nkwala no I bet you say see no there is a new norm nti say ni e bebo ye bra
to be frank orientation for teachers me dey obi sabe dem visit hu here
because we are sure
because in the sense o teacher ni o tra there sebio your senior prof no your knowledge base is very very high now in terms of knowing about COVID, I don't think you as a teacher, you will need a special person to come and tell you say these are the protocols that you have to observe. That is my opinion.
Means I disagree with you because you can't media more near quality any problem no. Yeah, before everything no. You be fear money say situation now but no. Say I be quality no. Oh, quite careful. In fact, I no pan me po me pan no be kwa. Me say what for people there?
These are things that you have acquired as a result of say any amount cost no. I don't think say obichi would try.
I'm telling you, say you share that catch your ban up your father that catch it. It's a new situation.
So the consciousness of yes, say be a headmaster, baby school, they be an teacher ni. Be conscious of these protocols and all that.
Yeah.
And then I'm okay with that. But I say I don't know because of
so we are going to alter our lifestyle.
And you think the teachers don't know? Man, that's my issue.
Okay.
Right. Because they are certain.
Prof, yes,
right.
Prof.
And then if that is the case, then we have a big issue. Then I'm worried about them.
We don't have to take certain things too for granted.
Of course.
Because
from the basis of that, fine. And then they say on the basis say we don't want to take things for granted.
Right.
Yeah.
Psychologically.
I understand.
Psychologically.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the basis of that,
so now the question is Omoko, okay, bright see they know. Omoko class. SHS 3 and JHS 3. After time interval, Ben Yansha say be a 2 4 beko come 1 4 beko, then kindergarten for no ne form for no be answer beko.
Yeah, the two Johnny say until say SHS for no final year for no beko. Now the practice on be exhibiting no ne evidence about out no should inform how our Ghana Education Service will roll out omo mbeko na kakra no and you know once omo they should not sleep omo a lot of research to find out how our students are responding to new changes na eba no so that they will develop a policy ebetimi aboa amomo bi ne kakra they should not just sit down and say Abenti yenya yako ntino yenyina omoye but they should make conscious effort to develop a policy program ebetimi aboa to do that. But one basic thing na ye ka say omunya ne say in all schools no they should have signage that will speak to encouraging in that environment without necessarily say obibekwa akokachiro.
Okay, to say drawings
on campus is necessary. It's very, very important because if you are dining hall, obedu dining hall no, bibi boho extra say ABCD urawa.
Okay.
And I say oko bathroom, oko akujare, bibi boho extra say ni say. Oko dormitory, oko akoda, bibi chewe extra say oko classroom. Into some of these gradually, so who designing the environment in that manner? The environment itself will speak to the conscience of environment rather than say they be obey gather classroom omunye say in that aspect you know there me be say focus on it pa na media baba we you know to be frank teachers more private school breye this COVID buy teacher for and I think say a buying should begin to look at the private education in this country and how our regulations are about to help them to do the right thing. Because a bit more I said it, Prof can almost running the school as business. Until eba is a kinsign, a lot of them are omo teacher fuedi. Omo yomedi. Again, it comes back to the issue of why constitution provides say people should have a private education, not necessarily for profit. But to ensure that a bank cannot shoulder all the responsibilities. Into also constitutional provisions that they can run it. If there is a general policy that affects teacher education in this country, and as in terms of their welfare, it should affect every sector.
Okay.
Not necessarily say a buying a public teachers for Kentino. Certain policies in the public sector will not affect the private sector. Into what we say you cannot conform to those welfare principles now the state will provide for teacher education. And then the men run a private school.
Okay.
Because seriously, the conditions are private teachers
no woman.
It's not the best.
Almost say was say GS team share say
exactly.
You how obetimi e de aboa wo mo ana. But prof me san emusa say yi me bisa prof ade na me bisa won so testing no em say teacher unions no omo concern pa. In fact proposals no omo de call no omo suggest check say pa ni say before cry ye baby no yenye general testing. Eno sa asem ne ye be kan say na ma teachers na ye convince say ye be class.
Okay, into no mobile banning there. Teachers no hosisian wonyim hon status, wonyim hon jinabi or them yerbenu.
No correct.
But what you won fear will keep to the protocols. Why is that watch church and hon you know? My dreaming there when you yerbeni be where you safe. Said them say your friend them kwano do that. No chede the master no wobabe school. Na whether say what test hono and test hono wobabe school na wobo follow protocols I will follow no fie no na wobo hunde za ye no fie no ne akodo ya no school za no chede obama ya safe mat the obi kind looking at it in the no so yakade ye test ho nyinara ahin na obo cost if government has to pay teachers
na kasa doson
na siamfo no ntunchenda so wodosun what is worth doing is worth doing well so there here no there ye ya or ye ni preko nti so obande or test one or there test one na skakra or da ban for no the test na ami ma adwun chamin there iwo wo fie e keep wo hu ye nyama yesi ye ni na what ato de ye na ye no chede he njezi there yerba no yenyi bi
okay
na here concern dem na moframba no woba no woba brahen yerba ni bi another moframba no bana so bi wo bi another yankita hudi wo school na azine yeba ya na work there them nhihye was about to way woman he nyinara yenzido
okay
ehu ma adekuru there oyinde he we feel health wonyama ye na Ministry of Health or the health personnel
na fapem health and sana de aka bia de kan
nti no say ye can education pa or the my health ye health food to anamon and at the top echelon the Nsroma no simpon or the Ministry of Finance so wobum
okay
Sunday want to or emergencies are in educational funding and financing so the woba no do ye carry your baba hunde but iya benti ye ntwe ye mfan de nti no teachers ne de ami mama ka kire ho inde say ahwo wo hu ye marekodo na bo hwo hu ye ya on minjinzi de order isrobum na bright
nti sa no unyi ni say wo hia general testing na
no ye hia general testing say what's temperature gun no the we use obotumi use na what ahwedo ho na ho temperature obrodun and more problem with how I sometimes would take temperature you know into be or in a manade ya no we take there be or activity area no obotuma ma temperature koso
okay
into one was bottle observation but another thing on your stigmatization ujafu amu akashe dem ho ujafu amu akashe dem ho jemezi say wa charge ni bi meanwhile bia no ye ne temperature by some activities about photo obanantu bimpo wanantu be school obanantu kwantintin be school na ne temperature akoso nti no ni nyina no order ye hwe onti na bright orientation here important nti no ni na order ye hwe na ye tete ye man crofuters do obi temperature was sura onu nchire there potse there wenye bi but say you put on the observation ye hwe nkakra na ye hwe day anyama owo ho oziba no na ye botum ya ye nti testing is for all the teachers margin mo adwin sachiro ho na bright can
about bright there no teacher for no concern na mebobosi na ate for say in the times by say almost say they won't go to class unless in ba ko na ye testing na wo si o ye nhye dan hia menyi ni say anti Philip na obe ya o wadwen no say ye different enti na che say ye hia no na ba ko so mo si PPEs enti minimu ade say o mo be she cover ana but e bi o mo patch say my nose mask my Veronica bucket me so because ye nim school mu be kono nsuo no ya sa na etai ho table bi ni atwa ne round na de bo na sim teacher bi a kira de awia na akwa change lesson of free class wa na akwa horo ni nsa wo nti si ano e wo say ye nim say schools bebre ni Veronica bucket nti se omunya bi e na afi prof na o ka say o wo fie no o hye ne mask o woni gidie say me ye social protocol no nti me nya bi but se o be ko school no e bia awes obedi ni nti ontimi hye ti so ofi o hye nose mask wana wa ba school no be hye two afen so obe kira de bia be wie bia wo se okwo ne nsa bia na sani nso no bi ni ho a onya sanitizer ne niama no Ghana ne wo no aban be kasa me de be ma afen omo be ko no first month the things are there second and third month then they will be crying because even till date yet health professionals omo su say gloves ni ho nose mask ni ho teachers ne concerns no is it not genuine?
No, it's genuine. It's genuine. No Sunday, obiara oruko CCR na maka on certain platform there. Parents concern are genuine, teachers concern are genuine, government concern are genuine. Obiara concern are genuine. But the issue has to do with yabeyeden na ya ma. Ya resolve these concerns.
And your prof my resolution.
Into oh. Into margin it's
why your consultant. Only bright your consultant my resolution.
Into margin it's on some of these issues about the PPEs for example is that into the academic support one nyama watch in a crowd worker emergency financing in education. You know, into that's where other the Ministry of Finance boom. There's a Ministry of Education, Yamawan, 5 million. This Yama Wabe Inara will be here the Minyaman, or they be about 2 million. Yazika Homa, Yazi, Insinu here Sikamo. About the issue of PPEs, Yerkada say, Obande ye be na binum kwa. Ochede, Yamahu in our uncle at the same time.
Okay.
Into Ochede, who knows mask na. Asian, maybe Asian for that long.
Okay.
Maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, because a class can be 3 hours, can be 4 hours.
Okay.
You know, in wa apunuko ma another one aba, na apunuko na another one aba. And you know, the issue of supplying no be here. Yabama wabata say na or there yema supplies no oko teachers no ho. Not just alcohol, but alcohol on time.
Okay.
They say when we make the allocation, they need to get it, and they need to get it on time. You know, Ibisu oha or they yesterday to them Erica de Veronica bucket. I think Markan earlier. The other yesterday them yeme na BCC ho. Even CSM Framana Sumpo on someone. Not there. Or the Veronica bucket or ye more than one Veronica bucket for even. A one stream JHS or the class biara
or one very new cover
because I hear the man who was online or ball who wants what's online about the obido you know. But how can we do those things?
The issue is it about the Veronica bucket now? I say it is purely the issue of washing of hands. Oh, because they say who say gradually
washing of hands.
Exactly.
But washing of hands under running water.
Under running water. In some of the schools, no, they have
pipes.
They have pipes.
Okay.
And where.
But I think most of them only
where they don't have, then we can improvise for some of these things. Otherwise, it will make the whole thing look like teacher for the no master teaching say omukodo mo fu very come back to school take kinsai and the entrance
but bright you also know there yes pipe wo onpo na obobua mo we bu nso egu Veronica bucket other than that everybody will be running to the tap.
Police am work for Udia or Yoko Obi said there is fire outbreak or Yoko Koforudia and see Missy Police fire service Ghana National Fire Service Koforudia or Yoko but what happens one Yoko he fan a jana tono I told you mumpacho boy na fire for no sequence so abanafi or more and who said young bayan. Yes, Prof.
It's no so a pipe or perfect. A budget there. When I want to pipe nano. And to say, I do what's the okay. And this is where I call for improvisation and innovation. Order yet or these expensive buckets na another yenya bucket schools na be more bucket the do into the one your bucket or better than why and why fix. Then we are looking at one am no boho one some or sanitizer seminar na or be available. Untame midges in there. Say, yeah, Madam Yameya, all these are part of the PPEs, perhaps. And bright can social distancing. Even signage, even foam cry. Some of the schools outside, since I will use them signages will form what they call the floor signages to indicate the social distance. And so they say, ye queue akaye bibia. Or they who they awu jinaha apofrakru jinaha or the onyankuni jinaha, and they make it so interesting, so attractive that eba pedez wonan wadro nan but
how do you move by no me text a bia bay and na kwadwo promise or say na please SHS students are okay, thank you, but obi the other or say what your men are saying you want to work. This is Ghana that we are in. How is that more fulfill say Ghana you make kind of because more beautiful ideas. I mean mo feel no and so mo be cancel dia ye be ye no ananipo be implementing no e be wi ase na no so akoye bibie ho enti TV so anakasa mu ye
signage say Ghana Education Service do not need a special person to do it.
Okay.
And once be a general visual art student in those schools.
Yes.
Can take it upon themselves to do this nicely. As a project.
Okay.
Nicely. And you see there's something about the mind that sometimes we take it for granted. When things you do some of these things that Nipano would conform to you without knowing say and it's the easiest way of communicating to people. And we should not just say Enyejuma. Maybe I strongly believe that.
Okay. And wow, see Enyejuma money on your adwene. Let's see who is there. Dinah Boss say please we buy the idea of we going back to school. But as safety is concerned, since the teachers who come in from their various homes to teach might not know we might not know that they are carrying the virus. And see the protocols. So, Opoku Prince, please, we should use the old system, that is the morning and afternoon school, to reduce the class size and recruit more teachers. And to say the Penifona Kana. And Nanaya was saying Nidianka Saya Ishmael, I want to ask if the certificates would be granted to us based on the Ghana exam that we are talking about. Oh, I know you see Enyanya Juma, Memo Akumentu, Enyanya Juma. Ni Osale or Oswale Bokitechu says the teachers should know we are not in normal times. And they should also have to do more to improvise to help the student. They can't just sit at home and hope that they take their full salary. Oh, that's something okay. Let me see. Doris Ababi say I think the suggestion by Prof is laudable. It is doable. So let's get GES come up with a national exam for the student so that whenever WAEC is ready, they can take part in the exam. Well, interestingly, Prof Upokwa Mankwa share into your sending me comment to be a high say or say Prof will say we are already in talks with WAEC on the BEC and WASI and said Prof please be a bit clear. So then he comes again and says we are in talks with WAEC to make arrangements for the writing of BEC and a Ghana version of the WASI.
Good.
During Ebola time, Sierra Leone did their own version of WASI. Until last year, Liberia was writing its own national SSC exam organized by WAEC.
I think it resolves the issue of
Prof, I didn't see the last part. He didn't want his name to be mentioned. And Susiane say, Yaye Biama Ebola time, I am a Sierra Leone Amanayi. And say a Koskua, or move to me why kasa okay other West African countries will fear but here they yakos kunti said the so toy amoye ma ebi mo na wi ebo monye ma ye so that we can have our own exam.
The issue is who is going to supervise the exams. That is, and if you want WAEC to supervise the exams and you meet a certain standard, I don't think that
of which no cry na ebi mo sukura to say WAEC kura nya monopoly dodo.
Exactly.
Nti obi ya to supervise na ye benya both side. But prof at the university level say we foreign students omudo so yes omu sika so boy universities ne pa me ye sure say bi mo ko omu krom nti say universities no minim say bi mo try exams say omu ebia na say ye bie ye kan ye mie have we thought about them and omu dey zoom no nti they are okay say omu bia what becomes of the foreign students?
Okay, that's it. I'm the minimum university Sibia one student one foreign student what for kwan bi do was it keep one nti bi mo ha one wanko ho krom e bi mo ha woba on scholarships nti the scholarships has a defined time that them time in able to mark or them time in tunko nti say okabande bi no mu craze ono no yebotum wondoso nti no so obande online yebotum ya access one online. Where it doesn't need so much practical engagement, but so oyaza order ye online university botum why nhihye na onyuhon aye.
Prof Mete says we dana me medicane lectures be kasai about sa online nana me can say twi amabetwi ye musi registration by proxy obi register ma obi enu na ye problem this wa wo now free faculty ha now free school way now 6 courses ubeko all faculties wa brain free
uses your
yes
the
stress was just so much
we trim the CCR itumtina idem ha na iko phone yeah we registration bibia
possible okay and yeah the nyame say but right amafo obi ebusa Abigail Apieje or say please why are we rushing?
No, we are not rushing because niabetu ye no yenum de beko and just as I've mentioned apart from trade one of the areas the area campus education. Now to what end? That's the question I see to be beside. To what end?
Okay.
As we speak, there are more criteria. I could be interview on him or say and you don't return back to the classroom. These are factors risk our system where we have to reduce them. Obizu or sabi school or konintino alaji no nya kwan so ba be ware akwara no ana say o man no ho kwan say obepenisi e be ware no but say o tifia o nya hwi sabi awofo na nkasa pentem de akwara na ma ware na adeso na fi omo so and these are social factors we cannot take for granted and now say enyama etututu nkora a story bi grab and say akwara bi ono ani sisters wanyemu ni sisters mienu two and these are things we should not just take for granted. We are not rushing. But as much as to also have information to understand the dynamics, we should have an entry point. Anything you can say, this should be the entry point to ensure that
time no class no 10 na bossa no komo na emede but teacher be there about say or your assistant so sis most schools don't have pipe-borne water as well as the wash hand basin. As for the Veronica bucket, we need it before we go. Let's not leave all to government. Private individuals must come to help.
Exactly.
And said the near hospitals, who say yes.
When it comes to some of these things, Ghana Education Service in the communities, entrance because we have a school management committees. Now, I'm sure how best that where schools are located, communities, there's an old student association.
But what saying how are we going to sanitize the exercise books we mark? You can't sanitize the books. I'm thinking layman idea.
These are
mark and
once you are
wash your
able
hands.
exactly, and once you are able to wash your hands, I think it's the safest. The washing of hands is the safest means of dealing with it.
As you finish marking, you go and wash your hands.
Don't touch your face because they say you who say baby I are no beti me ra when you cry no yes no rakes near look akraba your nose and your mouth the highest area
it has this less common symptoms that we don't know, conjunctivitis when you be pink and petefina
exactly. You know, once you are able to wash your hands, no, I think that it's okay.
It's okay.
Now Ghana Education Service, so Nsroma, PPE is a prof kind and the demand on my place, especially when it comes to the nose marks, no. Now procure be my teachers for no. Now Mr.
Yes, some be cancel later no maka say you should be able to buy your own nose mask. Workshop
we should respect our teachers and accord them with the needed respect they deserve. But me the two teacher union for name say sabi enye bibia no more as some expertise aban your mom. Testing is a welfare issue.
Okay.
Until some person mo members in your testing what prevent the association to run testing for their members? No, why? It's a welfare issue. A welfare issue.
Say be we just so na abeka say okay welfare betuaka. But no cry no other than my employer.
Why can't association members run testing for their members? Voluntary testing for their members.
Money is not meant for this, you know.
Oh, but they are using it for cancer funds. That's one cancer treatment.
Yes,
exactly.
That's a very wonderful treatment.
Yeah.
It's a welfare issue.
Okay.
They can take it upon themselves to do it.
That's
yes.
And your prof, mami musa o proposals no. O ka se mo put it down no. Unse sha say o can proposals be. Make sure to ho. Tim pese me hu say proposal but before no obi so bisa say my area fi say ye the schools ni be isolation centers. Nti if omo ko baka e hon so e
psychological.
Okay.
You know, what the area what disinfect her.
Okay.
And you know, once I was disinfect her, what year we know. So what the year we are what disinfect her. Before I war question, what disinfect her. And this issue of what disinfecting, yeah, one of the ways that GES baye na other are sure teachers in there how you safe.
Okay.
Other are sure parents in there environment in you safe.
Okay.
And you know disinfect. Even what school poa able to or expensive, but what school poa able to make okay for the time they are in school no it be abosum biara you be disinfect you disinfect Friday or on your do Monday na I fine no wa akodo. What
Prof, sorry, before your proposal, Bright. Yeah. Nana Kwame said, what is this man saying? Is a GMA running test for its workers? Its members.
Oh,
Prof, let's go.
well, members in the Monday, perhaps. Please, hey, Bright, may answer more, but my thinking is that
that was on the lighter side. The Obecabiano, yeah. Prof, so the proposal now, yes.
I'm the Yakamu Bida to have flexible working weeks. The Warren School Monday to Friday, Binum Baba Monday to Wednesday, Binum Baba Wednesday to Saturday. Because this flexible working week outside, that is what is coming up now.
Oh, okay.
The Wababa Juma 3 days in a week.
Yeah.
Now others no saba. Until say eche mu framban home other day yabeche mu aba shift anape wi abre nyumbir another Binum Baba school 3 days in a week. Now one week na Binum Saba 3 days, the other 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Na
okay.
Teaching methods, Besisa. Teaching methods, Besisa. And this teaching, in my thinking, we are now going to have a teaching method that Obama Muframana more than teachers need teach. Obama Muframan, even though is there to help the pupils or the students to construct their own knowledge, This one should be something we should place premium on that will help the teachers other when entity able to mama muframba why constructivist in nature who will create more knowledge into order ye them new methodologies or constructivism. Second one on the academic signages na the church muframba. Third one examination. Why can't we create a Ghana examination? The next one is about teachers say yesterday ejumafo obotum ye break hona waba intense.
Okay.
Teachers can also be rotated to come in intense.
Okay.
And so these are some of the things and then the teachers have to be confident there. Say what's one bra na inshishaya order wa ye to kwem no. Obey them inshishaya na to kwem na waba. When they come and we see the shortfalls or the loopholes na yaya arrangements, we make proposals for these things to be filled. Old students must go to the aid of their
schools,
former schools.
Various alma mater.
Right, Ekowu school, Eto
Veronica
Bucket, but man for pictures and bon.
Because in your campaign now,
you know, so we can do that. All students can do that. Individuals can do that, and these school management committees or what in school, the school nearby then in Waba, parent teacher associations, Sika Wajiji. And this is the time to put some of these into
the collective.
So we are old boy and old guy. Science and maths crazy and quantity.
That's right.
This is the time I was in school no feel you. So we two see this big crowd. Faculty can't pull.
And then the old admissions, sir. Now, baby, them old student. This is the time we have to see old students.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you. I see a boy. Also, a question, but unfortunately, I'm not seeing your question. It's so bad. Forgive me. Me who question? Them say Facebook for no. Who say live or no? She said the I any dear. Mummy and fancy. I'm questions in the door so, but. E was say upon if he said the room so ebeba enti semone prof e ya adwen dia prof obi by obi say me kan cho say o chapa na mo fra yellow man e school
college yeah
college of Kosa
o
si Kosa nti o si o chia
na didn't you from yellow man
no ya koko
okay
mama gam so send me voice note me sure do chia Teresa say obi Deviade awasama Adekye yo ene ye beda ase wo se edisi ha na ye nyina ye nwendwen ho enye se bia ye pray ye ho se ye pese ye ko school nanso abanisa wo se edi nkomo se afimpo ne ye bekọ ayare ne nyanko ye ne de wo se edi nkomo ebe ma mpanyimfo nso adwendwen ho se okay yemfa we nto enti se ba se ye kwa na ye boy ho akọ because ye ntimi nkọ ye dada mu se de ne ye tie kane no nti edan ye be ko school no e wo se ye fa adwen se ye koi na ye kọ ne sen na ayeye na woni sika wo se fried rice me omo wo international school papa no omo ko school nti ya nhwe ya ye ma no bekam omo beka achi e wo mu se ye bo omo ho ban ye adwen omo apomode ho de but e was see adwen no so na ya say yes nso say ye di nkomo proposals na animdifo idi abai prof proposal no very solid mumfa bi nya adwuma time ombeko school no omukọ a bright kind signage say near be church say PP is a teachers na bisa no PP ye kan nya say cover na say shield the curtain anim e bia ni nose mask no ene ensuo na obenya de ahohoro ne nsa no ene sanitizer no readily available na asure teachers ne so say ebri mu de wose mu sacrifice mo yenim say da mu sacrifice ebri mu de wose mu sacrifice mo ti nkwala ni wo break a wose wo shek bi ma ye say hey space up say I was say you should be willing and ready to be screaming and shouting more mutem go back Francis go back
too close
too close when you enter na man ko charge no me teaching practice you and I say me teaching bye so teachers me teach mama say dey here mo sacrifices ne more enti muma yen fan konkomodie mu na yen hwe se the president ebeba abeka bia on Sunday no said the baby bia but amuntumi ko abra mo cancer prof na mo see go school na sorry no de en kwa na yes you kon do se be se kwa sorry o asori ni here but yebotumi ya asori to them ye school na so you can distancing prof distancing to me but contact hours
but I'm in Michapra moko three services
already. In this year, we 6 services.
No, I'm the Yaboshe or the Yashadam. Again, it boils down to science and data.
Science and data, yeah. Hey, my people, I've missed you. Church, I've missed church. Into Nsroma, me chair, me so for Pastor Robert Tete. Fresh Oil Temple Penny, Mema Mary Anson, Sister Abigail, Auntie Jemima, Auntie Julie, Bra Clement, Bra Patrick. I miss you people. Yes, I'm a femo. Yeah, sorry, why? Mama, yeah, online, kakasa. It's here the mu AC. Mother Prof, any ura bright appear say, and a prof then so a one you crew him once on see dana se pass, on so den susie ebeboye. Me da zelvoga say for matadia no pam mami, and many ancient home, meaning so once what come for me will fee, into once frazel vogna jibishe, friend 0288616161. So she shane chakon was sorry down ho dance man, baby are not mass school no a wha eno meeting so dear, my shano na watch me. The last week me share now, me dan in church, just a tribe said you know, said then na hin a car, you know, it the be. A bo papa, and he wants to contact the tribe said you seek at Tibia, Ubinya on Sono dear. Friend 020-0099-593 and a 055-3740-444. For near me in some way, chiho na abano. Or Spinkters, Bacho na Otra Papa's Pizza, or can dino bacum yenum niensa, the toso and nino, a miensano abronsai na wafro akosho. Minimi kuno ye dawasi said this weekend so, o my besomo. Me sound man and no what duty na woda, or catch me Wednesday to ma, Friday no, a special day, mammy, me say there special day. In fact, I say a holiday, and I said, then be a holiday, or say my special day, mammy, a day, and I'm better saying I'm fear out ima enu intimate cake come out ima no nogbe sound man no wo duty ne ho jo oya branti pa na DOP kran so penasem enti ima ene ye nyina efi DOP eye Edward bedi akoho efi Prince obi mpe Prince say ne obefa o lunch no na wan biem okito ne dani so say ene omo be hwe so omudu be pie na chile no time chile ti omo be hwe so omo benya Baileys baku bi amawa Randy say you be his guy and Abo man so say he loves you enti we love you. It's a happy birthday to Emmanuel Nogbe, Nyame Enshao. No nyo kese, omo ahobrase no enye mo. No mo nya adwuma ni mu nim de pa. And know that we here at UTV, we love you so much, okay? And ya yakuna menu and medin no ba kono se si amenyu su biem. Enye sa nkam kan san ya poli. Mama bye.